If you are considering a PenFed credit card, then this video is for you because we are going to have a comparative analysis between the PenFed Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature, the Gold Visa, the Platinum Visa Signature, and the PenFed Pathfinder Rewards Visa Signature. So we have 4 credit cards that we want to analyze in today's conversation. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sort of Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast 4 PenFed credit cards, okay? Let's start with the first one, the PenFed Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature. This is a great card. So you have a strong 2% cashback contender. And this is a good cashback credit card for existing customers or those with military service, even though nowadays you don't need to have military affiliation to be a member of the credit union, okay? And we love the fact that you have a sign-up bonus. You have a $100 sign-up bonus when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days of account opening. This is wonderful. For the rewards, you earn up to 2% cashback on all purchases for PenFed Honors Advantage members or 1.5% cashback on all purchases. The intro APR, 0% promotional rate for 12 months on transfers made between now and the next 6 months. Okay, the regular APR oscillates between 14.99% and 17.99% variable for purchases and 17.99% non-variable for balance transfers. And this card has no annual fee. So what are the pros and cons here? You have unlimited cashback without registration or bonus categories. This is really good. No foreign transaction fees. And if you have active duty or military affiliation, you can earn the highest cashback rates. You can open a checking account to earn 2% cashback. And the PenFed membership includes exclusive discounts. And what about the cons? Without checking account or military service, cashback is only 1.5%, no 0% introductory APR promotion on purchases, and you have the $100 welcome bonus is smaller than competing cards, and minimum spend requirements is higher than other cashback cards, okay? So is it really worth it? Is the PenFed Power Cash Rewards worth it? It could be worth it for existing PenFed Honors Advantage members and anyone with military service. Okay, so if you can qualify for the card's highest cashback rate, this is really great. For everyone else, based on our research, it's just a run-of-the-mill cashback card. Okay, and in terms of earning the 2% cashback, you can actually earn that on all purchases for PenFed Honors Advantage members, or 1.5% cashback on all purchases. So that's just really the bottom line on this card. Let me talk to you about the Gold Visa. Okay, so this is a great card. It has excellent perks based on our research, okay, and it has a lot of other features. This is, in our view, the top rated card for best low interest credit cards, okay? And if you are someone who loves to transfer balances, to take care of promotional APRs, you will find this card fantastic. If you're looking for a credit builder card also, this could be a great card for you, okay? And now this card is best for people who have a good or excellent credit, who carry a balance, or just want an affordable backup line of credit for emergencies. It can also be great for folks who have a less than stellar credit but maintain a strong MPR, a strong relationship with PenFed, okay? What are the pros and cons of this Gold Visa card? We have very low interest rate for eligible cardholders, no cash advance fees, and you have a decent bonus. What about the cons? It requires PenFed Credit Union membership. You have a balance transfer catch here, and the card has no frills. In other words, since the card's primary benefit is its low interest rate, there are no ongoing rewards and very few perks. So you cannot earn points, for example. You cannot earn miles or any money beyond the $100 bonus for new cardholders. So this is something you want to think about. Now, there is a bonus for new cardholders. So if you spend at least $1,500 within your first 90 days, PenFed will credit $100 to your statement. That's it. This is really not a huge bonus when you compare it to those available on many rewards cards, but it is notable in the world of low interest credit cards, okay? Because most of those don't offer any welcome bonuses at all. So kudos to PenFed for trying something here. And you also have you also have some perks that are wonderful. You have travel accident insurance. You have rental car collision insurance, roadside assistance hotline. And in terms of security features, PenFed Credit Union employs standard safety features for this card, including $0 liability on unauthorized charges. So if you think you see a fraudulent charge, you have access to a 24/7 fraud monitoring phone line. Okay, and in terms of the fees here, there is no annual fee, cash advance fee, or foreign transaction fee. The late payment fees are lower than many other standard cards at $20 if your balance is under $100,000, $25 if your balance is between $1,000 and $2,000, and $28 if your balance is more than that. Okay, so just make sure you are aware of those. Let me talk to you about the Platinum Rewards Visa Signature Card. And we love this card because it is a card that has an interesting APR range. So the APR will oscillate from 13.49% to 17.99% variable. There's no annual fee. We love that. And in terms of rewards earning rate, you can earn 5x back at gas stations, 3x back on groceries, and 1x back on all other purchases. There's no foreign transaction fee, okay? And we love the fact that this is a card that allows you to actually earn 15,000 bonus points when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. So this is really great. And this card is great for jet setters, for travel aficionados, for example. And if you're a road warrior, also, you might love this card. If you are an adventure seeker, if you love to explore places and experience new things, you might love this card, okay? So bottom line is the card is great for folks who like to travel, to see outdoors, to be out there, and to be out and about. What about the pros and cons of this card? The pros: big rewards at the gas pump. You have low APR and low fees. What about the cons here? There are some restrictions on the redemption, and you have a disappointing bonus scheme for new cardholders. Okay, let me explain. The combination of a hefty spending requirement and a paltry points payoff make this deal a dud, especially if you are a new cardholder. Okay, and there are some restrictions in terms of your redemption. So if you want cash or a statement credit for your rewards, you should look for a different card because the redemption options are limited to travel, gift cards, and merchandise, and you will not get much more information until you get the card. Okay, so there is an online redemption center, but you have to log in into your account to browse the options. So this is something you need to think about. But speaking of the bonus for new cardholders, you will earn a 15,000 points when you spend $1,500 during the first 90 days that you have the card. Again, for us, this is relatively less than you would get with most comparable rewards cards, and the spending requirements is sky high compared to competitors' deals, okay? Something to really think about. And so you also want to pay attention to other features that they have that this card has. You have extended warranties, insurance for stolen or damaged purchases, rental car collision insurance, roadside assistance hotline, travel and emergency hotline, concierge for booking event tickets, travel, and other services. Let's talk about the PenFed Pathfinder Rewards Visa Signature. And the card has a great APR. The APR goes from 13.49% to 17.99%. And the rewards rate, we have a 4x points on all travel categories for PenFed Honors Advantage members, 3x points on all travel categories, and 1.5x points on all other purchases. Okay, and there is no foreign transaction fee. We love that. And this card is also has a lot of good pros and cons. And so, who is this credit card for? If you fly regularly, and you like finding ways to score even more travel for free, the card might be yours. If you look for the best products, if you love offers, if you love bargains, this card will be for you. If you hit the road often, whether for work or play, you might find this card interesting. If you love to explore places and experience new things, this can be also a great card for you. What about the pros and cons here? The pros, you have priority pass membership, travel credits, good points value. The cons, you cannot transfer points. There's no cashback redemption option, and this is harder to earn and potentially keep points. Okay, it's something very, very important to think about. And in terms of, there is a bonus for new cardholders. So to this card's 50,000 points of welcome bonus, you will need to spend at least, if you want to get this card, the 50,000 points welcome bonus, you need to spend at least $1,500 within the first 3 months. I mean, this is a great bonus if you were to ask me, right? But you need to spend that much. So the bonus is worth $850 when you redeem it for travel, based on our research, which is below average compared to what other travel cards offer. Okay, and you also want to think about how do you get the most out of this card? Well, the thing here is you want to make sure that you know your plans, your spending plans, your travel plans. You want to make sure that you can book a trip at least every few years with this card, because your points will expire after 5 years. Okay, so this is actually, and it's not just 5 years, it is 5 years on a first in, first out basis. So if you earn the 50,000 points bonus in, let's say, this year, your points will expire within 5 years. And the card has excellent perks. You have travel accident insurance. You have insurance coverage for trip delays. You have insurance coverage for lost or delayed baggage, among others. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. I have given you I have compared and contrasted the 4 cards. Now, let me give you an overview about the PenFed Credit Union. So when we talk about when we speak about PenFed, it's great to get a card with the institution, but you need to know what the institution stands for, who they are, okay? Pentagon Federal Credit Union, or PenFed, they offer a whole constellation of banking products, including credit cards, okay? And what we love is that if you're looking for a credit union and you want high interest rates and plenty of access to free ATMs, you might want to consider PenFed and NavyFed for that matter. And what about the pros and cons here? You have checking accounts that earn interest. Members have access to more than 85,000 free ATMs. They have a good APY, annual percentage yield, on their premium savings account. What about the cons? You have $1,000 minimum on share certificates. That's kind of high. And they don't participate in shared credit union branches. Okay, and there are a few things you can do to help you qualify for a PenFed credit card. Please, you want to understand how credit works in general, whether you have excellent credit or poor or very poor credit. So we're looking at, you have to understand what does 800 stand for in terms of FICO score, and what does 300 stand for example, in terms of FICO score. Okay, you need to have a steady income. PenFed will pay attention to your income story. Do you have income that is verifiable? Very important. You need to know the age requirements. So for PenFed, you need to be at least 18 years old or 21 years old, depending on the state you're applying from, because minority and adulthood start at different ages based on the states. Okay, you need to research and compare credit card options within PenFed, but also outside of PenFed, because the goal is to get the best credit card possible, right? You need to consider a starter credit card if you are in that category. If your credit score is thin, then you might want to think about the best starter credit cards for you. And please, before you apply for a PenFed credit card, make sure that you don't apply for too many cards at once a few weeks or months before applying for a PenFed credit card. And you want to maintain a low debt to income ratio. PenFed loves applicants who have a low debt to income ratio. They also love folks who have a low CUR, a credit utilization ratio. Okay, the bottom line is you want to think about your options, and PenFed does not offer secured credit cards. So if you are looking for a secured credit card, you might want to look for the NavyFed secured credit card or other credit cards, but not a PenFed. And before I explain to you, I give you the decision, please check out this short video about our credit card evaluation approach. We have a rigorous method on this show when it comes to evaluating categorizing and reviewing credit cards. Check this out. All right, folks. Now, we are making a decision here. PenFed, Power Cash, Rewards, Visa Signature, Gold Visa, Platinum Rewards, Visa Signature, PenFed, Pathfinder Rewards, Visa Signature. Which one to pick? This is a big question, right? It really depends on a lot of things. First thing first, what is your spending pattern? What are the categories where you spend the most money? Because you want to pick the type of credit card that you want. Okay, are you looking for a rewards card? Are you looking for a cashback card? Are you looking for just a balance transfer card, a 0% APR card? What are you looking for? This is really important. You want to figure out the most important features that you want in your PenFed credit card. Is it no annual fee? Payments reported to all 3 credit bureaus. PenFed reports all their credit cards to the 3. They report your payments history to all the 3 bureaus. Okay, they report to all the 3 bureaus. Do you want to have free credit score monitoring? Right now, PenFed doesn't offer this on some credit cards, but they do offer it on others. Are you interested on the rewards rate? Something to think about. What about the sign-up bonus welcome offer? Is this something that is really important for you? And you got to think about ways to use travel rewards. Okay, now with PenFed, you have some limitations, but again, it's all about those limitations are different depending on the card. So this is why you want to pay attention to that part when deciding which card to take. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that you also want to pay attention to other credit card options. For example, the length of the 0% balance transfer offer. For example, if you do have one. And also, one thing you need to also know is that if you have an account with PenFed, you can log into your online account and see options there for credit cards, so that you are making a decision based on, because each credit card will have its own set of requirements, right? Not only for income, but also for your pay, not only for your credit score. Also, so they will have a constellation of requirements that you need to meet before qualifying for the card. And also you need to think about the credit limit that you're asking for, depending on the card that you choose. So those are things you want to think about deeply before making a decision. But the bottom line is you want a card that fits nicely with your spending pattern. So our pick, folks, after analyzing those 4 cards, our pick is the Pathfinder Rewards Visa Signature. We have scored this card 9.5 over 10. The Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature, 9 over 10. The Platinum Rewards Visa Signature, 8.5 over 10. And the Gold Visa, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.